Welcome back to Knowledge is Kings, guys. I'm King. It's a super short video for here today. I was working on a project and my table saw blade is super dirty, and I cleaned one side of it and I thought, hey, you know what? Maybe somebody else might want to see how to clean a table saw blade, because when it's full of resin and stuff like this on it, it really starts to burn as you cut things, especially if you're using cherry. If you saw my most recent video of the maple workbench, I had some burning on there, and a lot of that is caused by the blade being dirty. So let's get to cleaning it right now. So I have the blade here. You can see it's just full of the black pitch and resin from cutting. And this is what I'm going to use here by Trend tool cleaner. And all I'm going to do is just spray this on here. I like to kind of put it on a little heavy just to let it soak in, and then let it sit for maybe 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been a few minutes here, not quite 5, but I'm impatient. So this is probably about 3 minutes later. I'm just going to use this, whatever this little green sponge thing is called. Wipe this off. And I'm rubbing it following the blades here. I don't want to rub against them and dull them up at all. I mean, this is really soft, but I just don't want to hit the edges of the teeth. And you can already see it is way better than it was. And then I'll just end up adding just a little bit more, kind of let it sit and see if I can't get the rest of it off. But this process is super fast, super simple. And if you're having burning in your wood before you replace your blade, try cleaning it first, because a lot of that resin on there really slows down the cutting. It creates friction in there, heat, burning. So before you get rid of your blade or think you got to send it out for sharpening, just do a quick cleanup. It's super fast, super easy, and you don't have to use this just on your saw blades. I use this on my router blades as well. And there you have it. This blade looks, well, not exactly like new. There's still a little bit on there. I could take a little more time and get it cleaned off, but this is good enough for a cleaning. That'll help a lot with the burning and the slower cutting that's been going on, because it still feels incredibly sharp. Okay, so here's some of the cutoffs that I have from the workbench video if you haven't seen it. When I would cut the maple, I'd get these burning saw marks all over it. And the material was hard to push through. Now, I kind of attribute some of that to being hard maple, so I thought maybe that's why I was pushing hard through. But I have the new blade, or the clean blade, I should say, in here. And I'm going to try a couple of test cuts on here and see how they are. So on the side where I just ripped a little bit off and it started to pinch the blade a little bit, it looks really good. Now on the other side where it actually had to cut it in half, I still did get a little burning, especially you can tell when I stop, but it actually glided through a lot better than it did when I was pushing these through during that other video. But overall, cleaning it at least made it push through a lot easier. I wasn't trying to force it through, and I'm not getting burning continuously over the whole board. So definitely something worth trying if you're facing those issues of it's harder to push through than it used to be and you're getting burning. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you found it useful. I'm not paid or sponsored by Trend in any way. This just happens to be what I use to clean my blades. And I wanted to show this, like I said, in case anybody else needs to clean their blades or they think that it's dull or something. Thanks for watching.
Oh, I like that.